Welcome, world.
You can move up, you don't need to say much. You get better till you got it, you know when you know it. You show it, you feel like you're sorry. You can move up, you don't need to say much.
Is it on? What's up, everyone? I am Vampire Soul. This is Vamping the Soul, first episode. What is it all about? It's pretty much elevating with soul. You know, a lot of times we go through life and we just kind of live, we just kind of coast. I'll admit I've gone through that myself. Through that, I also went through a lot of self-reflection, learning about myself, learning about my issues, learning about my concerns, learning about fear. One of the biggest things I've learned about is fear. And that's one of the subjects that I'll be talking about later on. But today, we're going to be talking about being you is a superpower. What does that mean? Why is it a superpower? What are the powers? How significant is it? It's probably one of the most important things you can possibly do in your entire life. There's so many people out there concerned with who they are and how it reflects on other people or how other people see that. And that's one of our biggest problems in this world. We're so concerned about what other people think of us that we're afraid to be ourselves. The thing is, if you're yourself, you have so much more to gain. And one of your powers is discernment. A lot of times, if you're the version of yourself that you're hiding, then you're meeting people, you're connecting with people, but at the same time, they're not really connecting with the real you. So someday the real you may show and things might change. That's the same when it comes to, being yourself. You get to find out almost instantly who's really interested in you and who's not. On top of that, you gain confidence. When you're not yourself, when you're so concerned about other people's ways and you're representing it for yourself, you lose confidence in who you are. You lose what makes you valuable for yourself. But when you're you and you go about the world as you and you're not concerned about the ideas of others, there's a confidence in you. You know yourself. You kind of understand yourself a little bit more and you're happy about it. What you do know and you do like, you walk with confidence and understanding. That brings things, which goes to our third power, attraction. When you're yourself, when you're being you in this world, you attract the things that you enjoy. If you're faking it, you're acting like you have more money than you do, you're doing things that's out of your character, but it's to appease someone else. The places that you fall into are not going to be places that you really want to be in. It's going to be a place that you're kind of concerned or worried about losing all the time. You're constantly on this balance of if you're there or you might not be there. When you're yourself, you're never on that balance. You're never concerned. You're always straight. You're always balanced. You don't tilt because you know exactly where you want to go. You know exactly how you want to feel. And that's the fourth thing, a peace of mind. It's crazy in this world. And we all know it from COVID, all the crazy war stuff that's going on. There's a lot going on in this world. Kidnappings, just random killings, robberies. When you're yourself, when you're you, when you walk as yourself, even in chaotic times, you still have a peace of mind because you're not disconnected. A lot of times when you're in a facade, or a lot of times when you're hiding who you are, you find yourself lost in the chaos because you decided to make that a part of yourself. So you have to take the consequences of being in that chaos, being in that wildness. But the truth is, you don't have to be. When you're yourself, you have the ability to say, I'm not interested. You have the ability to say, That's not my thing. I'm going to do this instead. Which goes to our fifth thing, success, which is a superpower. Talk about the 1%. They talk about all these different things, all these different kind of people, all these millionaires, but majority of the world's poverty. Success. It's not about money. It's about when you're yourself, you end up finding a thing that you enjoy and that you want to do. And you do it because you don't care about what anybody else thinks. From there, you just continue to do what you want to do because you know who you are. And then eventually you gain more, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, whether it's friendship, whether it's a new job. Being yourself brings you the things that you desire because you're in the same alignment with what you want. When you want something so bad but you're not yourself, you're disconnected. You're taking away your powers, your gifts. We all have individual gifts. And when you're yourself, you have the ability to open those gifts and see what it is. Grow from that gift. Be more. When you're yourself, it changes everything. Your perspective switches to something you approve of compared to the doubt, the fear, the concern, the worry of rejection. There's so much that you lose when you're not yourself. And there's so much that you're burdened with when you're not yourself. The world that you create around you, at some point, it's going to change. Either it's going to reject you or you're going to reject it. Things that don't match don't stay. When you're yourself, you can at least go through life knowing you did what you knew you could do. Being you is a superpower. Being you will bring you a life that you desire, that you want, that you approve of, that you prefer. And that's a power. A lot of people in this world are not living the lives that they want. I know there's a lot of different obstacles and different things in there. When you're yourself, even if you die early, you can at least say, you did you. I'm Vampire Soul. This is Vamping the Soul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Comments below. Let me know. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Woo!
Feel like it's already. You can move up.